Going to be doing some fishing today on the Passadumkeag River here in Maine. Watching this on the replay, I appreciate you tuning in. If you find this content enjoyable, I'd appreciate you hitting that subscribe button if you like it, and feel free to share and comment. See if we can catch some fish today. Temperatures in the 40s right now this morning. Interested to see how the fishing is. Today's October 19th. Here we go. First cast. I get a little bit of weeds on there. I'm going to step down here a little bit. We'll see what we can scoff up maybe down here. Welcome, good to see everybody this morning. Appreciate you tuning in. Got an eagle flying away right there. A little chilly this morning, but not too awful bad. It's in the 40s. Anxious to get back out and do some fishing today. Just hit the top of a rock reeling back there. Good morning, Kevin. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Come on, fishy, fishy. Absolutely gorgeous colors on the trees right now. This area of the state, the leaves are definitely changing quite well now. Thank you for the thumbs up. I see that. Appreciate that. Fish on. See what we got here. There you go. There we go. Nice little bass right there. Nice little bass. There we are. Good morning. I see that. Well, yeah, welcome. Yes, nice little fish right there. We'll take it. Pretty fish. Pretty little bass right there. First fish on the live. Right there. Nice little bass. Glad you guys get to see that. First one. Well, I hope we get a bunch more. Appreciate you guys taking time any day to tune in. It was definitely cool this morning for sure. I think it's in like the low to mid 40s right now. Definitely cooling off, there's no question. Fish on. Oh, that feels like a good one. Feels like a nice fish. Oh, that's nice bass, guys. Nice bass right there. Pretty fish. Here you go. Pretty fish right there. Get that in here. There we go. That's a pretty fish. Nice one. Nice fish right there. That's a beauty. Nice size bass right there. Pretty one. I'm going to try to get a weight on this. Thank you. See what we can get for a weight. £2, 2.36. 2.36. Nice bass. 2.36. Pretty fish. Nice bass right there. Glad you guys get to see that. Been feeding well, that's for sure. Belly on that. Hello, Michigan Adventures. Welcome. Good to see you. So it's 2 pounds, 2.36. Not quite 2.5 pounds. Nice little bass out here on the river. Nice length to it. Pretty fish though. We'll get this back in the water. Yeah, beautiful. Pretty color on it. Nice color. Pretty fish. Off and gone. For people who've just arrived, if you're not subscribed to my channel and you like this type of outdoor content, feel free to hit that subscribe button. And if you could tap that screen, that would be great. All you got to do is tap the screen twice, and that should give me a thumbs up if you haven't already done it. I get a couple bass so far this morning. I see those hearts going up. I appreciate that. Thank you. Captain, welcome. Appreciate you tuning in. Got a couple bass so far this morning on the live. Where's everybody watching from? See, someone was Michigan, just curious. I'm here on the Passadumkeag River here in Passadumkeag, Maine. That's where I'm located this morning. Donald, welcome. Good to see you. Hopefully all is well with you, Donald. There we go. There we go. Just a little pickerel. A little pickerel right there, a little chain pickerel. Easy, easy. Look at the teeth on that thing. They are an awful teethy creature. They are teethy. There we go. We got one out. There we go. Get it out. Get that back in the water. Nice little chain pickerel. Off and going. So we get two bass and a pickerel so far. Well, that ain't too bad. We'll take that. We're doing okay. I'm happy with that. Very happy. Alright, we're going to start working our way up the river like I normally do. I just want to make a few casts down here and it worked out great. 3 fish so far. I'm tickled with that. Make a couple casts right here. See if we can maybe find a 1 or 2 over this way. We will see. If not, we're going to work our way up the river. And I may just head right up that way anyway. I did want to stop here for a minute or two though. I sometimes will get them off that shore over on the other side right there. I made a couple casts there when I first got here. Did not get any bite, so we will make our way up the river. See how we do up that way. Appreciate you guys tuning into the live this morning. Hopefully we can get a bunch more fish. Thanks for joining my journey here. Well, let's see what we can do. Get to put my scale on my side here. All right. Let's make our way up here to the corner. So the last few times I've been here, I have a corner up here that I've been fishing on and I've done really well. I don't know what it'll bring today, but it's treated me awful good the last couple times I've been here. We shall see. Give me just a minute, we'll be right there. Hope everyone's having a great day so far. So far so good here. I fished really quick before I got here on the Passadumkeag River. And actually caught a bass there too. I stopped to take pictures and figured I'd try a cast or two and ended up catching a bass there. So that's pretty cool. The foliage right now is beautiful here. In the areas where the trees still are, the leaves are still on the trees. It looks like an eagle across the river there, and that tree, I'd say. Yeah, you guys can't quite see it, sorry. I may be wrong, but we'll see if it takes off. It's a good sized bird, whatever it is. I'd say that's probably what it is. There was one down below that had taken off earlier. Yeah, I'd say it's what it is. Just by looking at the silhouette of it. There's usually a couple that hang around here. Gabe, how's it going so far this morning? I've caught a pickerel and 2 bass so far this morning on the live. Been alive 19 minutes so far. Things are going good. I'm happy with it. Hopefully that's the beginning of some good fish catching this morning. Time will tell. But so far so good. Absolutely gorgeous calm morning here. Good, glad to hear. Yes. Awesome morning. I will say the water is a little cool on my legs this morning. I'll say that. It is definitely cooling down. Fish on. Fish on right there. Oop, lost him. That was a pickerel, guys. You guys see that? Let me know in the comments if you saw him hit. That was a decent little pickerel. Shook his head and was off. Did you guys see that all right? You saw it. There you go. Thank you. Appreciate you letting me know. Well, they are still in the area. That's a good thing. Oop, there was one right there. That was another hit. Kind of loving this morning. Been a good morning so far. We'll definitely take it. You see the fish still biting. Hadn't been up here for a little while, so. Come on, fishy, fishy. Yeah, definitely smacked that lure. There's no question on that. That was a nice hit. Looks like a pretty decent sized pickerel. I think it was 43 when I left the car this morning, degrees. I may be wrong on that. It was 40 something, but I thought it said 43. The weeds. There we go. Get them off there. Let's go, let's go. Come on, come on. Oh, there we go. There we go. Look at the size of that. Oh, wasn't that a tiny pickerel right there? Did you guys see that? That's funny. That was just a little bugger. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see that or not. That was a small pickerel right there. I gotta undo my line here, get tangled a little bit. Just barely saw it. Yeah, it was quick. I was gonna bring it up to show you, and it was by then it was falling off. That was a tiny pickerel. Thank you guys for the hearts. Appreciate that. Feel free to share the live. Let people know I'm live. It'd be great. Appreciate anyone who's hit that subscribe button. Thank you. The temperature is definitely changing here in Maine. But we're still catching fish. There we go, guys. Nice pickerel right there. Good size one. Easy, buddy. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. There we go. Easy, bud. Easy, 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 easy. Easy, easy. Nice little chain pickerel right there. We'll get us a fish now. There we go. That hook out, we'll get this back in the water. Michael, welcome. Appreciate you tuning in. Get this back in the water. No, if they ain't gone. Well, I wouldn't say that's bathwater by any means. That's chilly. But we're still catching fish, so. Do you have anything to measure with right now or no? Actually, I'm weighing fish. I do not have a tape measure with me now. No, I just weigh the fish. Biggest bass so far this morning was 2.36 pounds. Caught earlier on the log gate. Yeah, no problem, man. Here we go. Come on. Fish on. This is what I call a river chub myself. That's what I call it, a river chub. Give me just a second. There we go. No teeth in there that I can feel. Get back in the water. Biggest one you would ever see. Well, the pickerel definitely get bigger in here. There's no question of that. I've caught some pretty big ones. I think the last live or the one just before it. You'd have to look back on my YouTube here, but we caught some really decent ones here. Hold on just a second, guys. Hopefully this doesn't mess things up. Let me get that off my screen. There we go. Nice piece of grass on my screen. All right, here we go. Where you are, they're real small. Yeah, no, they get pretty good size here. I've caught them probably 12, 14 inches. Now when there was a decent size, don't get me wrong. I think I have caught them a little bigger though. Sorry guys, I was trying to skate above that weed bed there. Give me just a second, guys. I gotta step out the river here. I gotta readjust my harness here. Try to tighten this up a little bit if I can. Sorry, guys. Got a little tighter. Bend that a little more. There we go. Well, we'll see how that does there. There we go. All right. Back in business here. I'm actually gonna step right over here. Yeah, to do. See how we do off here. Welcome everybody. Appreciate you tuning in. Fishing here on the Passadumkeag River here in Maine. Got a few bass already. Got some pickerel already. Good morning for fishing. Especially with the cool temperatures. Alright, I'm going to head down a little bit. Head up the river a little bit. Fish our way up. See what we can catch on our journey here. That eagle is kind of just hanging out on the other side, I guess. A little bit of weed from the other side there. It's all right. Try to keep that just above that weed patch over there so we don't catch it. Ooh, one just jumped for it. You guys see that come out of the water? Let's see what we got. Something went for it. Oh, it's pulling good, guys. That is a good size one right there. That's a nice size pickerel. Good size of that thing. Wow. Easy, buddy, easy. Easy. Wow. That's a nice size one. That is a nice size one. I will weigh this one. See what we got for weight. Interested to see. Hold on. There we go. Give me just a second. Easy, bud, easy. There we go. Come on, open up. I'm not putting my hand in there, I can tell you, bud. Ain't happening. Here we go. Yeah. See what we get for weight on this. Easy, buddy, easy. I know you don't like it. I know. Stop thrashing. Stop thrashing. $1.39. 1.39. Getting back in the water. Look at the teeth on that thing though. Look at them teeth. On the top, and on the sides. That is something else. And that is a nice size chain pickerel right there. Almost a pound and a half. Off and gone. Whew, that was a nice one. Glad you guys get to see that. That jump was pretty cool. Boy, he wanted that pretty bad. I'm glad he got it. It's a good little action on it. I'm using a MEP spinnerbait right now. I'll show you real quick what I'm using. That's what I've caught all the fish on this morning is this. So I've caught a couple bass, got a few pickerel, and Holmes been on this so far this morning. That right there. That's the MEP spinnerbait I'm using. It's a number 5 blade on it. How do they taste, pickerel? What pound line? I've got 40-pound braided line on. No leader, just straight braid. I don't eat the fish, I just catch and release. Fishing has been pretty spectacular this morning. I'm pretty happy with it. Hope you guys are enjoying the live so far. I'm very pleased with how it's going. Lucas, I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I don't keep any of the fish, Gabe. I just catch and release everything. I just enjoy fishing. I get to bring everybody along on my lives when I have service and just enjoy what I do out here in nature. I think that's so cool. That eagle's been sitting there a long time. I don't know if you can see it now or not. Well, you can barely make it out up in that tree over on the other side there. I just can't blow the camera up while I'm live good enough. But an eagle been sitting right there since I come around the corner this morning. Another one took off down below the bridge when I started fishing there. So if you were around. Oop, that looks like a fish. I may be wrong on that, but I thought that was a fish. Just rolled right next to it. Might try that cast again. We shall see. Thank you. Going good so far. Raining here. Would be out waiting for the rain to stop. There you go. We're supposed to get rain here. I think starting tomorrow night. Depending on where you are here in the state of Maine. Late afternoon maybe or something. But we are supposed to get rain. We desperately need it. I saw a report the other day that depending on where you are in the state, and this is just something I saw on the internet, but they had the graph broke out and they kind of sectioned different areas off in the state. I guess between 15 and 20 inches below normal on rainfall. Ontario, Canada, there you go. Yeah, it's been bad here, Gabe, too. The rivers are really low here, and the ponds, depending on where you're fishing and so forth. And of course, there's areas here now that are closed down just because of our season and stuff. But I do my research and try to keep fishing as long as I can through the weather and stuff. And I'll still be fishing for a while, Lord willing. The weather holds up and I hold up. I wish I could do this full time. I'd just go fishing every day and bring you guys along. Hopefully someday that might be able to happen. But right now I still got to work too. Didn't mean to say it twice. My bad. No big deal. No biggie. There's a log right on the other side. I just cast it in front of it. There's actually two. Stick out of the water over there. And the last couple times I've been here, I've caught a bass around them. Interested to see if I get one today. We shall see. Ooh, 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 ooh. Watch the eagle, guys. Watch the eagle. I don't know if you can see him or not. The fish is jumping right near shore. He's after it. Oh, he went down to check it out. He definitely went down to check it out. I don't know if that was... Is that a beaver or otter or what? I don't know what that was. That eagle was after it, though. You can see it slapping around down there in the water. I don't know what it was. Trying to see now if it's coming out of the water. If it's smart, it would head to bottom. Or try to get to some protection. That eagle took off after it, though. That's cool. It looked like a fish jumped out in the water a little ways, but can't really tell. It was cool, though, to see. Boy, that eagle didn't miss it, that's for sure. That eagle was off, and I don't know what that was. They're looking for some breakfast. Ooh, oh, look at weeds. I got too far down next to the weed bed down below. Got excited there for a second that we had another fish. Okay, here we go. Cool spot to fish. Your pickerel look different than what we call pickerel here. These here are basically, almost look like a smaller version of a northern pike. But you can see the pattern on them. It kind of looks like a, what a chain link, block chain will look like. And that's what gives them the name, chain pickerel. But they get the teeth just like the pike does. Just a smaller type of fish. Oh, fish on. Let's see what this one is. What do we got here? Get up here. Oh, whoa! Hold on, guys. I caught a lure. Yeah. Wow. Fish get off. Ow. I wanted to get it out of the those weeds in front of me. I think it was another pickerel. my line out. Here we go. Yeah, it does look a little like, they do look a little like a pike. They do, they do. I'll say one thing with this time of year. You can't beat the scenery with these leaves changing. Absolutely gorgeous. They have huge eyes, huh? Wow, that's interesting. Maybe a different type, I guess. Yeah, these here are considered chain pickerel. I'm pretty sure if you look them up. I will say I caught a northern pike earlier this year, and that was fun catching that. No huge size on it, but it was neat to be able to say I caught one. And I also caught a muskie as well earlier this year. That was a great time. Those muskie are quite a fish. I'd love to hook into a big muskie sometime. I think that'd be awesome. We got a fish there, guys. I want to fish the bass. Be neat to see. This is right over by them logs there. Nope. I don't think so. Nope. Yes, it is, guys. It is a bass. We did catch one over by them logs. Boy, that's a nice size one. Pretty large mouth right there. There we go. What a belly on that thing. Nice little bass right there. Good size one. That's a pretty fish. All in the same setup. Yeah, I've caught them all on the Mep spinnerbait. That is correct. That's the bass right there. I'm going to get a weight on this in just a second. Pretty fish though. Nice bass right there. I'll get him right down the old mouth. Let's see what we got for a weight on this one. Scale still on or no? No. There we go. See what we got for a weight on this old beauty. $176. 174, I guess. 174. About pound 3/4. Nice 2-pounder. We'll take it. Nice size fish right there. Beauty. Nice fish. Pretty bass. Ain't that got a belly on it though? Ain't even been feeding up. I just can't believe that belly. Look at that. It's a good sized girth on that belly. Definitely feeding up for winter. Getting ready. Getting that time of year. Off and gone. That setup works. Bit everything. Yeah, no, it's well, when I went up to Rustic County in northern Maine here, Lucas, and I can't remember if it was this exact. It was a map spinnerbait. I don't know if it was a number 5 gold one, silver. I can't remember the lure. I'd have to look, but I'm pretty sure it was the number 5 maps, and that's what I caught the muskie on as well. And on this fishing rod. Oh, hold on. There we go. Line get twisted there. That was a pretty bass. So I've caught a bass on, I think each time I've been here. And I know you guys can't really see him, but there's a log right there sticking out of the water just a little bit. And then there's a log right over there. Kind of right around them logs, either between them or near them or something. I've caught a bass the last couple times I've been here. I gotta watch out. I almost caught that log. Don't want to do that. I'll show you the rod and reel in just a second. It's a St. Croix Mojo bass rod. It's a St. Croix. It's a Mojo bass rod. It's a 610 medium light power, extra fast action. And my reel is a Shimano Sahara 4000 XG. And I'm fishing 40-pound braid. Appreciate the thumbs up. We get 23. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. Can't go wrong. Geez. Well, I've been fairly pleased with the whole setup. I was using a St. Croix Triumph for a while, and then this one here was one I picked up a month or so ago. And the Triumph, I've had a couple of them, and I enjoy them. They're good rods too. I ended up going with this one here, and been very pleased with it. The reel's been really good. I've been happy with it. I've definitely done a lot of fishing with it in the last few years. I think I've had it 2 years now, I think. Something like that. And I've fished a lot of days in a couple of years, a lot. I do a ton of fishing through the course of a year. This is what I usually use. And I'll be honest, I'm very happy with it. Setup's worked really good. I'm going to head up the river a little bit more. See if we have any luck up that way. Then we'll work our way back down. So far, been a very productive morning. That was a beautiful bass, though. Glad you guys get to see that. Nice largemouth. So I've got largemouth in here this morning. I've got some smallmouth. Got some pickerel, got a river chub. Oop. Sorry guys, I dropped my scale. It's been a good morning. Catching all kinds of stuff. Kind of wondering where the eagle went. He's in one of those trees over there. Well, at least he was. He may have took off again. I just missed it. But he... Oh, here we go. Oh, there's another pickerel. Yeah, the lure's starting to get worn down a little. That I'm using. I've got another one of my bags here to put on if I need to. All right, let's make our way up around here. Appreciate everybody tuning in today. Thank you to anyone who's hit that subscribe button. Appreciate you following along the journey. If you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, if you could just double tap that screen, that would be great. That'll give me a thumbs up. And feel free to share the live, and if you get a chance to watch the replay, you will see several fish. I've got a few bass, got a few pickerel. It's been a good morning. Fish has definitely been active biting today. There's the eagle. Geez, he ain't very far above the water. I don't know if you can see him or not. He's around that branch over there. About 10 feet up, I guess. Keeping an eye out on what things going on over there, I guess. For sure. He ain't missing much. I wonder if he'll go for that. Fish or something just jumped right down here. I'm curious to see what he does with that. I can't quite reach the fish where it jumped. Interested to see if he tries to go get it. See what we can get right over here, maybe. Come on, fishy, fishy. Are you a professional fisherman? Ha! No. No. I don't believe so. No. Just a person who really loves going fishing and enjoys sharing it with everyone else on YouTube. Non-social media. I have put a lot of hours into fishing, I will say that. But professional, no. Fish is still jumping off that shore. I'm interested to see. I'd love to see when they eagle go down and grab one. That would be cool. Kind of surprised I haven't got a pickerel or something up here around these weed beds. Expected to at least get one up here. That's all right. We'll make our way back. Go back towards where we were. Fish our way down the river. See how we do. Definitely have caught some fish today, that's for sure. Do you sell yourself short? Don't sell yourself short, my guy. You're pretty good. Well, I appreciate that. Well, I think the biggest thing is, like anything, you know, you put enough hours in and enough chances to grow and learn at something. I guess the hours do add up over time, and you gain some knowledge and experience. So, I guess it's all in how you, I don't think of myself as one for sure, though. But I understand what you're saying. I've definitely put a lot of hours in the last few years doing this. But I look at some of the people that are on the, you know, circuit and stuff that do fishing professionally, and boy, The great thing that they have is a lot of equipment. I'll say that. That would be exceptional. I mean, all I'm doing is bank fishing. I've often thought what I could do if I had a kayak, a canoe, or a boat or something. Probably fish a lot more than I do now. I do look forward to days I can go. Well, I appreciate everybody tuning in this morning. It's been a good live. Love to be able to catch a few more fish for you. We'll surely try. Christmas is coming up. Maybe Santa will bring you a kayak. I'm rooting for you, Tommy. I definitely would want one of the sit on top ones. Just to get them now with outboards and everything. Seen some definitely real nice ones for sure that are out now. Some of those kayaks are something else. All right. We'll try her back up here in the spot. See how we do. That was a bite there for a second. Not sure. No, I guess not. I knew I hit something. Let's go fishing. There's a dead throw here. We have caught a decent amount of fish so far this morning. I'm happy with that. Glad to see the fish are still active here. The bass and the pickerel, both there. Ooh, that seemed like it might have been hit, but I can't tell. Might have been weeds too. There's a little weed bed there. Yep, that was weeds. It's all right. All right. Continue to make our way back down. There you go. Well, make our way back down toward the bridge and then move our way down below some. Maybe. We'll see how it goes here near the bridge. Appreciate everybody tuning in today. There's almost 50 people in here. I am fishing on the Passadumkeag River here in the state of Maine. If you're just tuning in for the first time, appreciate you checking my channel out. Caught several bass today. Caught a few pickerel today. Things have gone well. All right. Well, I'm going to try right here. I have not caught one casting across right here this morning yet. See if that changes. Normally right in that area right there I'll catch something. Can't say I will today, but a little bit of weeds on that. We're at 32 likes. I appreciate that. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Well, guys, I appreciate you tuning in today. If you get a chance, check out the replay when this replay is. I'm going to make one more cast. I may go live later, I'm not sure. But I appreciate you tuning into this one. I'm going to try to still do some more fishing here this fall, if everything goes right. So if you have hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and the word all, and hopefully you'll get my live next time I go live. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you all have a great day.